Hello everybody, just wanted to welcome you to another episode of Cooking with Denoy. In today's episode we are going to turn our leftover steak that we cooked this morning into meat for Thai fried rice. So as you can see, I have some rice in here that I put into the rice cooker. We're going to be cooking while we drive to our location for eating. To save time and energy, we're going to go ahead and cook the rice while we're headed over there. The meat, as you recall, is already cooked and sitting here in our cooler in this little container here. So we're planning on using that meat. Just got out of Walmart and bought some more with some fresh, well, not really fresh, but frozen vegetables. This is an Asian medley with it looks like it's got peas. Is that asparagus? No, broccoli, and some baby corn and some carrots. So we're going to be using this mix of vegetables in here in our fried rice. So the first thing to do is actually cook the rice. I put a little bit more than normal rice, the amount that I serve in there. I put about 2 servings because there's so much meat and vegetables. I want to cook up all the food and save it to eat over the course of the next day or so. So we're making a little bit more than normal today. A little bit more rice than normal. As you can see, I've added some water to the rice. Basically, once again, I put in about twice as much water as rice so that it's like the water level is about twice as high as the rice. And then we're just going to go ahead and turn everything on and start cooking. I start the cooking process by putting my lid onto the rice cooker and securing it, and then making sure that the rice cooker is plugged in. Then it's just a matter of turning the engine on and then getting the inverter on. Okay, so our engine is on, and now we have our switch right here, which I'm going to flip up. Yeah, down is off, up is on. And so our house system is connected to the van's alternator now and starter battery. Then I just come back here and turn on this unit. Okay, I don't know if you just heard it come on. And our rice cooker is cooking, but it's on low. So we're going to put the rice cooker here onto high. Alright, and if we put it onto high, you can hear the, I don't know if you can hear it on the video, but the fan for the inverter is on. So we're basically just going to cook white rice like we normally do and let it finish cooking. Then after that, we're going to turn the white rice into fried rice. So I'll show you how that's done. Alrighty, we are currently at the same park we were at the other day, last week, when Hurricane Harmony came through. And I found myself over here stuck on this side of State Road 520. Down that way it's the bathroom, which I thought was open. It turns out they have it locked up. And even right now it's still locked up, which to me is ridiculous. But I guess the county doesn't want people using the bathroom for some reason. Anyhow, the van is still here and running. And the reason it's still running is because we're still cooking. The rice is still cooking because it hasn't popped up to warm mode yet. So I'm going to let the rice finish cooking, and then we're going to continue working on our fried rice, Thai fried rice. Actually, you know what? While the rice is cooking, we're going to go ahead and chop up the meat. So let me go ahead and do that. As you can see, we've got our steak here from earlier this morning that we had cooked it. I'm going to go ahead and cut it up into little bits and pieces right now to be put into the fried rice. Alrighty, I've cut the meat into slices, which we're going to put into our fried rice. So now all that remains to be done is to set aside this meat and wait for the rice to cook. At this time we can see that the inverter is now only pulling 22 watts. So we know that the rice cooker is done cooking the rice. So what we're going to do is just turn it off for now and remove the rice to make fried rice here in a moment. Turn the unit off, I simply unplugged the rice cooker, so it's just sitting here right now. And the reason it's sitting here right now is we're going to be cooking up the steak, and the mixed vegetables, and then we'll be adding the rice to make it fried rice. Alright, to begin the process of actually cooking the rice, I take a little bit of my oil here, I have olive oil here, and I'm just going to pour some in here, just a little bit. There we go, I got a little bit of olive oil, and I'm just going to coat the bottom here with it. There we go, it's just to keep everything from sticking. And we're going to take our rice cooker, our back rice cooker, and plug it in so it can come on. So that's what we're going to do right here. Alright, and the unit is on warm now, so it's starting to heat up. And we're going to add our meat first. We're going to put the previously cooked meat from this morning in here and let it cook in here. Basically let it get hot. So I'm just going to put it on high. Well, I put the lid on it. It didn't want to flip onto high with no lid because it's too light. So here I got it on the lid on. I'm going to put it on high. And essentially I'm just going to let that meat cook some more. So we're basically cooking the meat to brown it a little bit more, and also to kill any bacteria that might have formed on it, because we had the meat sitting out for a couple hours. It was cooked, but it was still sitting. So by putting it in here and heating it up to get it cooking again, I'm hoping to kill anything that might have started to form on it. Alright, while the meat was cooking and is cooking right now, yeah, it's really brown now. I went ahead and grabbed several other ingredients that we're going to need. I went ahead and brought back our other rice cooker with the rice, freshly cooked rice in it. And I've cut open the frozen vegetables, and I brought on brought over some Kikkoman soy sauce. So now we're just going to add some of the vegetables in here. As you can see, I've added the frozen vegetables. And all I'm going to do is just stir it up. Let the vegetables cook. So we've added the vegetables, we're stirring it up. While doing that, the thing went up to warm mode, but that's okay. We're going to be putting it back on high in just a moment. And I'm just going to take my rice. Pause this and get rid of that cord there. Now I just scoop up some of my rice here and start to add it to this. So I'm just putting the rice right on top. You know, it's still hot, so it'll help to cook the veggies. So we're just adding the rice right directly on top of everything. Okay, I think I have enough rice for now. I don't want to overflow it. Then after we add the rice, we're just going to pour in some Kikkoman soy sauce right here. Oh, I guess it didn't pause. I don't know what happened with the video. I don't know if it was recording or not. But I've added some rice, the white rice, on top of the frozen vegetables. Which I added on top of the cooked steak meat. So now we're just getting ready to add some soy sauce to turn the rice into Thai fried rice. Basically, I just take the soy sauce and I just pour it right on the rice itself. That's pretty much it. You can see how much I used from the top. I used like that much. I didn't really measure, so I don't really know. I just kind of eyeball it. But then the rice turns brown, and then all we're going to do is stir everything up and just let it cook. So I take my spatula here and just kind of stir things up. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to mix it up. You know, mix the rice, mix the meat, mix the vegetables. Make sure all the rice is brown. And we have Denoy's Thai fried rice. If you really wanted to, you could cook some eggs, fry up some eggs, and add that too. It just depends on how elaborate you want to make it. Doesn't that look good? So I'm going to turn the heat up again and just let it cook a little bit, and then it should be ready to serve. And that's pretty much the Thai fried rice right there. While the rice is cooking, make sure you open it up every so often and stir it up with the I guess this is a spatula, is that what that's called? Anyhow, make sure you stir that thing up right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it on warm. I just set it on warm myself manually because the food's already cooked. We're just keeping it warm. And what we're gonna do right now, this is an optional step. If you're like me and you like things spicy, I took one of our leftover serrano peppers from the other day, and I'm gonna cut this and use the serrano pepper, the ever lucky fish sauce, and my lime to make like a dipping sauce, a hot pepper sauce that I eat with the fried rice, that I put on the fried rice. So let me go ahead and get that started by cutting the peppers. So essentially I cut the peppers into little round slices like that, because I guess you could cut it finer, but I'm cutting it into big chunks so that I can actually see it and scoop up the pepper as I want to eat it. I'm going to put the pepper into this bowl here. Once you've got the pepper in the bowl, all you want to do is just add some lime. Needs quite a bit actually. Okay, so I got my lime in there. Then I'm going to add some fish sauce. So I take my fish sauce and I just put a little bit in here. Alright. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is like a Thai pepper sauce that you put on like stuff like fried rice, lo mein noodles, basically whatever, or even wet noodles. You can put this in there. You just scoop it up with a spoon and put it on however much you want. But this is a Thai pepper sauce. So the food's pretty much done. All that remains to be done now is to serve it up. You've got everything. It's just a matter of serving the rice. As you can see, I've got the rice here. So I'm going to scoop up some of this pepper sauce and just put it on. See, I like it hot. So basically I just put the pepper on there, make it really, 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 really hot. Hope I don't burn myself up. Doesn't that look good? Peppers here. You get spiciness in every bite. And that's a lot of pepper, a lot of fish sauce. And now it's just a matter of kicking back, enjoying the view. Bon appetit, everybody.